Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back if you're new here. My name is Louise and welcome to my little corner of life. Although today, my little corner of life is my childhood bedroom. We haven't spoken in a hot minute. Last time we spoke was midterm exams. I was gonna take a break of filming to really focus on studying, and then exams were over and my mom visited me for a couple of days. Then I got really sick. And then it was already time to study for the next exams. I was not doing well. I was so hyper focused on studying and stuff that I didn't have time to do anything at all, and it really sent me down a really depressive spiral, I guess. And I really wanted to do something to more altify myself, and this is what this is gonna be about. I was gonna start filming weeks ago, mainly because I had this idea weeks ago. I was so down, I couldn't do anything, and I was only focused on my exams. And when the exams were finally over, I was on vacation with my mom and I really wanted to take a break. And after that I got sick again. Then I wanted to film, but I was sick, so I wasn't looking my best, let's just say that. But I really wanted to film that I got a piercing, as you can see. After my exams, I only had one more thing to do for the semester, and that was to write a paper, which took longer than expected, but I did do it on time, and that's also finally done now. I can finally actually enjoy summer break. And one of those things is I really needed to do some more graphic eyeliner again. It takes a lot of energy to do this type of makeup, and it takes a lot of energy to go out with this type of makeup. People stare a lot and you need to be really confident about how you look. Not confident, but proud of what you did, what you put on your face and such. And I've been dreading that for 2 months now, and today's the first day that I really put some more effort into it. So it's me a couple of days later, because I was just watching back the clip and I feel like I didn't explain it properly. I'm recording this on my iPad because my phone is charging right now, so sorry for the change in ratio and quality. In the past 2 or 3 months, I've really went down a spiral, I guess, and I feel personally I sort of lost my spark. I wasn't really uncomfortable or unhappy with myself, but I always saw people being more alternative online. I saw people online doing graphic eyeliner, or in general more alternative makeup, or put a lot of effort into their outfits, and I was really always feeling oh my god, I really want to do that and I really want to get back into that. Didn't have the energy for it. So when final exams was finally over, I decided I'm gonna take this break to really focus on regaining all of my energy that I felt like I lost. And it still took 2, maybe even 3 weeks until I had the energy to put on makeup again. And I wanted to document this in a little making myself alt again vlog, I guess. The main inspiration was I've been watching a lot of polka dot pigeon and tubers. Their videos make me feel happy about myself and really seen and really comfortable, so that helped me get back into it. And I wanted to, I don't know, express it somewhere, that they really helped me find my way back to myself. Obviously I've been doing a lot of fun makeup this week. I also finally cut my bangs again because they were getting so incredibly long. The other stuff I wanted to film, and I have filmed quite a lot by now, is some DIY projects that I've been putting off. I know there's a lot of discourse online on how to be alt correctly. I don't want to hop on to that and fuel any hate or something, but I just wanted to use this not as a tutorial on how to get started, but to show how I use what I have and reuse what I have, because all of the stuff that I've been using so far I just already had lying around. I don't think I explained that properly. Yeah, I wanted to do one of those things right now, and I thought hey, I've been meaning to film this anyway, so why not just do it, you know? As I said, I went on vacation with my mom, and the resort we went to offer arts and crafts stuff for children, and me and my mom, we always sign up too if there's like spaces left. They're like always happy when people sign up. You have to pay like a small entry fee, but it's like really cheap in comparison to doing it all yourself. One of the days it was painting t-shirts, so I was sitting next to all of these like 5-6-year-old children who were all painting, I don't know, dragons and flowers on their t-shirts. I had to freehand because they didn't have any like pencils that I could erase. Like I had to freehand with permanent paint. And what I chose to do next to all of these children was paint Hisoka from the anime Hunter. I know what type of man he is, but I also know that he's both fictional and a cartoon. Hey, he doesn't have to be a good person for me to like a character. And again, he's fictional and a cartoon. If you take a closer look, you can tell that his head is like too big. So what I've been meaning to do is like, I have fabric paint here and I wanted to fix it and draw a bit over it and fix like the proportions. And I also wanted to cut it because this is actually, it's for the ages 14 to 15. Apparently, I don't know, it fits me, but it's like not in a like cut that I like very much. I'm not scared of like drawing over it, fixing the drawing, but I'm a bit scared of like cutting up clothes. Step 1 is fixing the proportions of my darling boy. That is not a very darling boy. Welcome to my first ever voiceover ever. I hope this is actually turning out well in the end. I don't know, we'll see. I don't think I talked about what type of projects I'm actually tackling in this video. It ended up only being 3 and one of them is very short. You'll see me at the end show a little haul when I went shopping with my mom and thrifting. And I bought a little Lego set, which is just like the third only project I tackled in this video because they ended up taking longer than expected. This first one is my hisoka shot, as I said in the short intro, where I just took a colored pencil, as you can see here, and draw over, trying to fix like the proportions, because my mom actually said her like fabric paint, when she washed it, completely washed out. Well, not completely, but it got a bit paler, and I just was praying for that, so I was leaving some things out, but it turns out now that I did end up washing it. The old fabric paint did stay on, so now I have like 2 paintings on top of each other, but that's okay. I hope it just will wash out at some point. The other thing I wanted to say is I know my piercing looks a bit off in the clips so far and practically for the whole video. I did get it shortened after finishing filming, so I'm aware that it's really long, but I filmed all of these clips like a week after I got it pierced, and obviously it needs to stay long so your lip can like swell up without it affecting the healing process. So yeah, just ignore that if you know how piercings work. I know piercings are not supposed to stick that far out. That's what I had planned to finish like yesterday, but I didn't have the time for it. Then I'm gonna have to iron it so the paint actually stays on, and then I'm gonna have to wash it. I guess I'm gonna have to wait until I'm back home again with all of my clothes so I can like color coordinate my next load of laundry. Maybe I'm not gonna be able to finish it this week, but that's okay. It's not perfect, but I think it's gonna work out. And even if it looks like a stain, I guess, on the fabric, there's worse things. Welcome back to Voice Over Me. This is me ironing the shirt so the fabric paint actually stays on, and making a plan on like how to cut it. I was with my mom here, so I don't like filming in front of people, so I didn't film me cutting it. I was actually following a TikTok tutorial on how to cut off-shoulder shirts, and it's by far not finished yet, and I know by now that I want to at least cinch it at the waist, but I just wanted to sit with it for a couple of days before I make any more drastic changes to it. Which leads us right into the second DIY of this video, which is actually just an add-on to an old DIY I've done This jacket is DIY'd. It's a jacket I bought from H&M, and then I used bleach to paint the skeleton on it. And I'm just using the exact same technique. I'm taking a colored pencil to like draw on something because I don't have any like fabric chalk or something. And then I get outside because bleach, actually you shouldn't have those fumes inside the house, and I have some pets, or my family has some pets, and I don't want them to inhale all of that. So I was painting outside, and I always do this watered down bleach, and then I just layer upon layer. Like at the end of the day, I added maybe 6 layers of watered down bleach because I don't want it to go completely white. I wanted to have some like shadows and highlights. And I also don't want to make it too big of a mistake in between, so I walk in small steps. And at the end, I also added some more highlights to the skeleton ribcage itself, which ended up completely destroying my brush. So if you ever do this at home, please note, first of all, do it outside, and second of all, use a brush you don't care about. I think personally one of the best ways to make yourself look effortlessly alternative, or look alternative even without makeup and an outfit or something, is baby bangs. And I've really been missing them, but cutting your hair yourself takes up so much freaking energy, and I just didn't have that, and I've been missing my short bangs so bad, and I'm so happy that I cut them again. This big bag of goods that I have on my lap, lied to you because I said this was going to be on a budget. All of my DIY projects was definitely on a budget because I just used what I have lying around, but I've been splurging a little bit this month. So this is gonna be a little haul. This is my bag of goodies, and it's a full one. The first thing that I got were some scissors that I used to cut my bang, and I really liked how they turned out. Finally not using crafting scissors for my hair anymore. To craft also, I bought some, I don't know what you call this, some wire, I guess, that I really wanted to use to make like jewelry and stuff, which is a project for the future. Then in that same store, I found this and I just couldn't say no. I found this little flower petal spoon, like in the tea section, and I really loved it, and I got 2 because I wanted to give the other one to my best friend. Then I also got 2 of the same hair dyes, which is the Direction Pastel Rose. Obviously it doesn't look like that, it's gonna look a lot lighter because me and my best friend, we wanted to dye our hair light pink, and it's really difficult to find like box dyes in the correct color. I also bought a new trinket for my room because elephants are my favorite animals, elephants and cats. They were selling this at a cafe that I went to with a friend of mine, and it's so cute and it's so small, and it was really expensive honestly, but I couldn't say no. Then by far the most expensive thing that I bought is, I was walking by a store called Blue Bricks. I think I've heard of them like online before, but I was walking by the store and they had like this huge section of Chinese like Lego bricks, Lego set, and I caved in. Look at her. Look at her. She's so adorable. I'm so excited to get back home so I can like build this and put it up because oh my god. And it's pink, guys. What do you mean? What are you talking about? Here's my haul from the coolest thrift store in my hometown. I got a new tie because I love wearing ties, but ties get really expensive if you buy them new. Like, oh my god. I got a tablecloth, which is a bit Christmassy, but I don't care. I think it's adorable. I love lace and everything lace imitating. Like, this is not real lace, this is like machine made, but I don't care. I don't care. And I'm really looking forward to putting that on my table. I also got a proper tablecloth, and I'm not gonna unravel this now, but the full thing is in this fabric. And I think it's adorable. I think it's really cute. I also got a bowl. This one is really heavy, and I really like dark, like dishware. I also got myself a picture frame because I really like how this one looks. I don't know where to put it yet, but I will make use of it because I think it's really cute. And picture frames also, if you buy them new, they're really expensive. And then I was looking at the book section. I was like, no way, they sell mangas here. And I bought Alive by Tsutomu Takahashi, if that's how you pronounce his name, I don't know. It's actually like only 1 volume. When I found it, I was looking it up because I don't want to buy like the 3rd volume in a series or something. I think I just got caught filming in English. That's really embarrassing. Actually, I hope I can edit this in a fun way because I'm really losing energy to talk right now. But who cares? The biggest fish in the pond that I've been staring at through the screen this entire time. Look at her. Look at her. What are you talking about? This is like the perfect length. Like genuinely. Yeah, anyway, so when I saw this, I was like, okay, I'm buying this and I'm buying everything else because this is such a lucky find. I'm not a professional like thrifter and I don't do this very often because I never have any luck. All the cool people, all the people that know already got all the cool stuff. So this was, for me personally, made my whole entire month. Not gonna lie. These 2 things perfectly describe myself and my personality and my aesthetic, in my opinion. These just scream Hannah Louise to me, you know what I mean? Like, I was really happy about it. I spent a lot more money than I thought I was going to. As usual, I'm editing all of this like so many days later and I only just now realized I never filmed a proper outro. So I'm gonna use this time-lapse of me building this Lego set as my outro. I hope you enjoyed this little video of mine. I hope this inspired you in some way. If you have a DIY project lying around that you've been pushing off for weeks, months, or even years, please just pick it up. Please just do it, finish it. It's gonna be worth it in the end. Maybe this inspired you to put some more effort into makeup, but please don't feel pressured to do anything you don't have the energy for. Take a break if you need it. I guess to be professional, I'm gonna have to say please like and subscribe, and maybe I'll see you next time. I love you very, very much.